Student loans is the only debt that cannot be dismissed in bankruptcy. So I know some people that, I'm not gonna go into details, but again, life hack, you have to be slick. I know some people that what they do is they get credit cards, which is unsecured loans, right? They get credit cards. If they have student loans for $30,000, you can get a credit card for $30,000. They're gonna pull that cash out, use that money and pay off their student loans, right? And here's the thing, they just stop paying the credit card. Now, I'm not saying this is what you should be doing. I'm not advising that or whatever. I'm just trying to explain to you that in life, you have to take time to figure out what makes sense, because it's an unsecured debt, and if they don't pay for it, the only damage is going to be to their credit. And if they have a spouse that have good credit, they can afford to ignore their credit, and after 7 years they get to refresh their credit and have a brand new credit profile. So now, I'm not saying that's what you should be doing, but I want you to understand that there are ways to be slick with the system. All right, people are naturally saying, hey, I want to save for my kids' tuition when they go to college, and that's a good thing to do, but you have to understand, you have to be smart. Why are you going to work really hard and save money every single month towards that when you could just buy a house, put a down payment? You could buy a house for $300,000, put a down payment of, let's say, $10,000 or whatever, and then rent it out afterwards. And then what happens is this: your kid, year one, you buy the house and then rent it out till they turn 18. When they turn 18, guess what? You can refi, cash out, which is you get money out of the property, or you can sell the property. You bought it for $300,000, you had a mortgage of $290, and you amortized it over 30 years. Basically, you got a loan to pay off the house in 30 years. So if you've had tenants in it for the last 18 years, the property is almost paid off. So from the $290, and I'm just guessing right now, from the $290 would have been paid down to maybe $130,000. So if you sell the property, you can get all that cash to be able to pay for the tuition. And again, this is what I'm trying to explain to you about life hack. You don't need to work hard. You don't want to work hard, save your money every single month to pay for tuition, when you can just invest in an asset that's going to give you the money so that you can pay for the tuition without having to stress about anything about it, right? So my thing is, learn to pay attention to what's going on around you. Learn life hacks so that you can have a smoother life, because life is going to be a lot easier for you if you start paying attention to those things, right?